So, John Eric Spivey won 2.4 million in the lottery, and in 14 years he turned into a 288 million pound drug empire. Obviously, this is illegal and stupid and not the lesson here. However, it does raise a real question. If you won 2.4 million pounds tomorrow, how would you flip it legally? Well, luckily I'm here because that's exactly what we're going to do today. So first of all, I'm putting 500,000 into the S&P 500, and this is going to be my safety net. Historically, it returns about 10% a year long term, so I'd leave that as the boring compounding engine ticking away in the background. Next, I'm taking £300,000 and I'm putting it into angel investing. Companies I like, AI startups, proven founders, anything I believe could be a moonshot. That's 20 startups, 15k each. Very high risk and most will fail, but I'm banking on one or two winners paying back the whole portfolio. Then I take £580,000 and buy 10 Bitcoin at its price now. Volatile, yes, but it's been one of the best performing assets in the last decade, and that's my upside bet. After that, I'm taking about £600,000 and putting it into property. I'm not going into London. I'm looking for a high yield block of flats in an affordable city and aiming for about 7 to 9% rental returns. Then I take about 200 grand and put it into a boring cash flow business, cleaning, logistics, trades, anything like that. And then that becomes my mini money printer. Finally, after that, I'd take the last £220,000 and put it into private lending, where I'd aim to earn about 8 to 12% return securely. Now, here's the crazy part. John got caught in 2024, which means he had 14 years to play with his money. If you compound my mix over the next 14 years, based on conservative historical returns, the S&P 500 grows from 500k to 1.9 million. The angel investing, assuming a 3x return, goes from 300k to 900k. Bitcoin at only 15% a year, which is very conservative, goes from 580k to 4.1 million. Property with appreciation and rent reinvested could easily reach about 2 million, and the business valued at around 3x profit could become about 500k. That just leaves the lending to turn from 220k to about 840k. So in total, I could turn this whole thing to about 10.2 million pounds. That's life-changing money. But here's the truth, legal investing isn't going to turn 2.4 million into 288 million. To reach that level, you need something extreme, like a massive company or just taking some crazy risks. The real lesson here is if you ever come into serious money, patience, compounding and smart allocation will suit you much, much better than a drug empire will. Follow if you want more money breakdowns like this and let me know what you think about it in the comments.